Hey everybody, I'm Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today we're unboxing the August 2022 Glossybox. So if you'd like to see what's inside, just stay right where you are, just keep watching, and we're getting into it right now. Gotta start this off by saying this box is super heavy. I don't know what is in here, but whatever it is, it weighs a lot. That could be one big thing that weighs a lot. That could be a bunch of tiny things that weigh a lot. I'm so ready to find out. Inside Glossybox, every single month, it comes with its own limited edition box. Sometimes it's just a standard pink box. Sometimes it's a limited edition, amazing, beautiful, colorful, bright boxes. Sometimes it's tin cans like the one for Christmas. Oh, that was such a fun video and a fun box. But for this month's box, we've got, what is that? It's a person. Oh, it's like one of those line drawings where you just take one line and draw a whole photo based off of the one line. I think that's what it is anyway. This is really neat though. The artwork is sublime. I love it. I bet you that took somebody forever. And it says the art of beauty. So I'm assuming that is probably our theme for the month, is the art of beauty. Let's go ahead and open up the box. It's always tied and beautiful right on top, like a little present just to me. And if you get Glossybox, then a little present just to you as well. Oh, this is cute. The inside of the box says, "Hi, beautiful," and it has a brush and a lipstick. It's these little touches. These little touches make the box everything to me. And here's our little brochure for the month. It's essentially their little product list, but they also always have a beautiful model on the front. Talk about a beautiful model. She is a beautiful model. And I love this white artistic line going all the way down her. That's super cool. Very creative, very Vogue, very extra. Now our first product inside this month's Glossybox is from Authentic Beauty Concept, great brand, Beachy Texture Spray. Oh, I can't wait to use this. Get some waves going in my long, luxurious locks. Obviously, I won't be using it for that. But I do have plenty of clients with long hair. So I am excited to test it out and see if it actually can get us nice and bouncy waves when styling. Whether you're creating a laid-back summer beachy wave or an on-trend braided updo, texture is key. That is so true, especially for the updos. Shake up this lightweight, non-crunchy spray and spritz through the roots and lengths of your hair before blow drying or styling. The organic sugar and sea salt ingredients will give your hair volume, shape, and better grip. MSRP $20. Not a bad price at all for a texture spray, especially with it being 8.4 ounces. This is a really big bottle of texture spray. I mean, I know some that are $30 and $40 and they're about this big. Now let's see what's next. A fragrance of some kind from Viktor & Rolf, Good Fortune. It shows it's got a jasmine super infusion, Madagascar vanilla, fennel, and gentian flower alchemy. I might actually like this one. It doesn't have lavender in it, and usually lavender is the fragrance that just turns me off immediately because it's so floral. Oh wow, that smells like a fresh bouquet of flowers. Very intense. It's definitely a feminine fragrance. I don't get unisex out of that. So I think that one's gonna go to my little sister or my mom. Probably. Meet our new perfume obsession. The Good Fortune fragrance was inspired by Viktor & Rolf's Spiritual Glamour Haute Couture collection, and it's wonderfully feminine and powerful. See, I told ya. Top notes are fennel and gentian flower, heart of jasmine, and bottom notes of creamy bourbon vanilla. But if you like floral fragrances, you will enjoy that one. The next product is very tiny. Oh, it's a Luxie Brush. I know it's gonna be good because it's a Luxie brush. Looks like we've got a cheek brush, like a blush brush. A couple of the bristles are trying to come off already. This is the Luxie 504 large angled brush. But literally, it's perfect for blush or even bronzer slash contour. If you want to get a nice sharp edge on it, you can use it for that too. The Luxie brushes are always really nice. They're always super soft, very densely packed bristles, so you get a lot of quality for what you get. Ha! It's pretty awesome too. I think that's the only Luxie brush I don't have. So thank you Glossybox for helping me finish my Luxie brush collection. I don't actually know if there's a lot more brushes from them I need or not, but I'm always happy to add another. We love Luxie for their huge range of brush shapes and their pleasing pink and rose gold designs. Same. I do too. That is why I love them. The 205 is a great all-rounder, ideal for applying and blending out transition colors in your crease or for blending any harsh lines in your eyeshadow look. Plus the synthetic bristles are super easy to clean, MSRP $15. This is not this brush. It says that's the 205 taper blending brush. This is the 504 large angled, so that description does not match this brush. But the same point about Luxie brushes being cute and good still persists, because it's still a Luxie brush, just not the same one for some reason. I think I would have rather had the eye brush though. Moving on, I cannot read this. Oh, Chores Apothecary Wild Rose Night Brightening Sleeping Facial. It's got vitamin C to brighten and plump. Okay, if this stays on overnight, I have to see what it looks like. The fact that it says Wild Rose, for some reason I immediately think it's gonna be like a clay mask, something that you put on, let sit, and then take off. And I don't really see that being something that I'm gonna like for overnight, but maybe it's not like that. Oh, no, okay, it's not clay-like at all. Really, it's just like a cream, like a moisturizer. Oh, but very thick. Wow, that doesn't have a whole lot of spread, but it does feel really, really nice, and it's actually a little bit blurring and smoothing on the back of my hand. I don't necessarily need that overnight, but if that's what it will do for me in the long run, I love that. All great art needs a beautiful canvas, and your skin is the most important canvas of all. This nourishing and smoothing formula contains vitamin C and rose extracts to brighten, plump, and reduce dark spots and leave skin looking more even. Leave it on overnight and wake up looking glowing and hydrated. The 20 milliliter size is $25. The full size, which is 40 milliliters, is $50. What is this one? Okay, this is the 20 milliliters, so this one is the $25 one. That's 4 products so far. Let's see what the 5th is. It's a hairbrush. Oh, a wet and dry hairbrush. That's why it looks so funny. I saw the front of it and it was like, what is that? It can't be a brush. Now to me, brushes like this are perfect if you have really, really wavy or naturally curly hair and you want to try to repair or rehydrate your hair. Using something like this in the shower to put your conditioners or your deep masks on and letting them sit while you're in the shower, these are perfect for that because you can really get in there and push the product into your hair. Plus being able to brush out all of your tangles while your hair is still wet instead of having to wait until you get out of the shower and it being dry to detangle. Just be careful and always use something like this if you're gonna do that, because your hair is the most fragile when it's wet, so you can break it pretty easily if you try to brush it really hard and detangle it while it is wet. So just be careful and use something like this if you do that. Point being though, having the grandbaby, sometimes when she comes over, this is going to be perfect for her little head and her little hair to avoid hurting her when we're brushing out her tangles. And I can't wait to use it on her. And I think she's gonna like it because it's pink and sparkly and it's got little pieces of glitter in it. And who doesn't love sparkle, especially a little sweet baby girl 3-year-old. Small in size, but big on detangling. The original brush from Tangle Teaser is a firm favorite among the Glossybox team, and the smaller version is perfect for your purse or travel bag. No pulling or tugging, it's super gentle and glides through wet or dry hair easily. MSRP $9.99. That is really nice for something as so convenient and versatile as this. I mean, they're right, it is so small, you could literally put it in anything that you're just walking around with. So Tangle Teaser coming in hot with our wet dry brush, and now I think we've got our very last product in this month's Glossybox. And it is a palette from Estate. It's called the Hidden Garden palette. I actually think I've heard of this palette before, or I've heard of a palette called the Hidden Garden palette. I don't know if it was from Estate or not. Let's see the color story. Oh, that's different. For some reason, I was expecting a lot more greens in here. Probably because it's called Hidden Gardens. I was thinking like the colors of grass or like flower stems, that kind of thing. There is a green, and it is sort of a foresty, kind of piney green. Olive, I guess. So it does fit. I've got to swatch some of these shimmers. These pans are massive. Let's swatch Fairyland, Flora, Charm, and Hidden Garden. Of course, we have to swatch the one that's named what the palette is. So, Fairyland, Flora, Charm, and Hidden Garden. Wow, that's a terrible swatch. Ooh, those are really pretty. You know, for it being more of a mid-tone, kind of more neutral wearer kind of palette, I'm actually sort of surprised at how much range that's got. It goes from pretty light to pretty deep. And the colors in the shimmers aren't all the same undertone, so you can actually get some versatility and variety out of this palette. It's time to release your inner artist. Grab your brush and tap into the beautifully rich mattes and shimmers inside this eyeshadow palette. There's neutral tones you can wear every day to flatter and contour your eyes, but there's also green, purple, and red to create colorful, smoky, artistic looks. MSRP $30. You know, I know this is just a me thing, and I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with this, but for me, personally, I don't look at this palette and see a quote-unquote colorful color story. I understand that the green, the red, and the purple are more colorful. I mean, if you take those out, this is just a nude palette. It's just so funny to me because I can remember when seeing shades like that, I would get totally intimidated. There is no way I would have put shades like that on my eyes in the beginning of me doing makeup. Just not understanding color or being afraid of color. I just wanted to wear the neutral wearable things like everybody else was. But that being said, I'm glad that in a box like this, there is an eyeshadow palette with a few shades added that are different instead of your typical everyday wearable palette. I feel like it makes it more interesting. It forces people to get a little bit out of their comfort zone, but with this palette, since it has so many neutral wearable shades inside of it, it's only pushing you out of that comfort zone a little tiny bit. Just a little bit. You know, you can add a little bit of color just as an inner corner highlight, or you can add something to the brow bone, or maybe just add a little bit of color on the lid and have everything else be natural and wearable. But either way, you can push the boundaries just a tad and see what you like out of getting more colorful looks. More colorful looks. Now that was for sure everything that was inside the August 2022 Glossy box. So now that we've seen the contents, what do you guys think? What do you think of the theme versus the products inside? Again, the theme was the art of beauty. Does this box give you the art of beauty vibe? I mean, I think it does. Something to wave our hair with, a good fragrance, a cheek brush, and summertime is all about the cheeks. Completely all about the cheeks. Something to brighten skin, to detangle hair, and a bright and bold, colorful eyeshadow palette. I really do think it's a fun little bundle though. I like the products they included inside, and again, I appreciate that the eyeshadow palette branches a little bit further away from only neutral. If you all had fun hanging out with me for this unboxing, it'd be really cool if you wanted to give me a thumbs up just to let me know you enjoyed it. I'd also like to thank you guys for joining, and also thank you to Glossybox for sending this month's box over so that we could open it up and see the products inside. If you'd like to see more content from me, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. Sometimes I do little short reels on Instagram, sometimes little shorts on TikTok using some of the products that are inside these boxes that we unbox here on YouTube. So if you would like to see essentially continuations of my videos or other parts of my videos when I'm filming one of those videos at the same time I'm filming something for YouTube, then definitely follow me over on those social media accounts. Check me out over there and make sure that you turn on notifications there as well, along with turning on your notifications for YouTube after you hit subscribe right there, because you don't want to miss out on the notifications. These boxes come in quickly, reviews happen quickly, collaborations, challenges, they all happen quick, so you want to catch them when they get uploaded. If you miss it, you can't say I didn't warn you. Anyway guys, that's it for me. If you gain nothing out of this video, if you gain nothing out of any of my videos, then please at least gain this, and that is to always remember and never forget that you are absolutely beautiful. And I love you guys. Bye.
Just how I do it when I do it. I got that magic touch, it's a rush, pulsing through my veins when I show up every